Hi, welcome to this video on the Waste Walk Assessment Task 1 for Lean Thinking in Practice. I'd like to walk you through a little bit of the template and then specifically talk about the page that you'll be creating in PebblePad. So this is the template that was sent to you, and as you can see, page 1 is just really the overview of the assessment task. Page 2 or tab 2 is where you'll be entering the documentation of what you found on your waste walk. And just keeping in mind that you can write as much as you like in these boxes, but there is a word count for the assessment task. So do adhere to that and monitor your own word count in these. And the next tab is what I'll be focusing specifically on, which is the page that you can create in PebblePad. And this is a page that documents the waste from your walk, artifacts, pictures that you've uploaded, that you can upload. So while it's not required part of the task, it is a lean thinking principle that there is visual and representation and documentation. So this page is designed for that purpose. We encourage you to download Pebble Pocket, an app on your smartphone, and take that with you on your waste walk, which means that you can take the pictures and they'll directly load to your asset store, making it more easily accessible. So if I scroll down to the bottom and type add a page, click add a page, it's going to give me my page, and it'll default to the PebblePad banner, which you can replace. PebblePad has a number of its own banners, or you can upload one of your own. I'll use one of my own that's already been uploaded, but that's how you would upload one that you've saved to your own desktop. I can also resize this right here, but we'll just keep moving on. So this is, I can add this title, artifacts, documenting, and a subtitle if I want, otherwise just space and it'll be removed. And then I can begin adding my images and text to support what the viewer is seeing. So if I go to add content and image, it'll give me the box to then upload. Now, if I've used PebblePad Plus, they would be in my asset store. If they're on my desktop, I can still just go to Open Asset Store, and here would be the assets uploaded to PebblePad. But if I've put it on my desktop, haven't uploaded it yet, this is where you would just go upload and either drag it or choose it. So I'll choose, let's save my picture, and I go to open. If you scroll down, you can change it, you can remove it, you can add a different title for it, but I'm happy with that. I confirm that, and then my image will show up there. So, I can resize this image by going to the corner, but really importantly that I annotate or caption this image appropriately. So I can write either below it or next to it. So if I go again, add content, and go to text, it'll default below it, but I can pick this up. So maybe right now I want to just comment. Here, I'll just type comment on what type of waste and etc. And now to move it in, it's below the image. I want to move it next to the image. I can just pick it up. You see it has the hand hovering over, and I pick it up by moving it to the right. And you can see the blue line on the right hand side to say that's where it's going to be placed. And there it is. And I can change this font to make it larger, change the style, obviously add a lot more. I can move it to the other side if I wanted to. And if you want to move down, you just put the spaces. And similarly, just keep going back to image, open the store. Let's just use that one again and add content, text, type here. Sorry, I'm not very inspiring with my text here, and then maybe move it up that way. And so now I've really got my artifacts that that document the waste and my comments about those uploaded. And if I preview this, you'll see what it looks like. And yes, obviously a limited information in terms of what I've my text, but that would look good. The other last tip I'm going to would like to give you is uh, if you want more space to really aesthetically make it more appealing, just add a text box and just don't write anything in it. It just separates things a little bit more. So I just add text boxes occasionally, and you can move this text box up. So those arrows will move it up and down the page. So say I want a text box after my banner. I think a text box sometimes before the banner looks good as well. It just gives it a little more room. So if I show you how that spaces things out, it just, yeah, gives it a little more space between. So those are the basics of a page and how you upload your artifacts, and be sure to include the text documenting what the viewer is seeing. And if you have any questions, as always, you can contact your PMP coaches. Thank you very much.